Inside the private jets of the world's richest billionaires. Billionaires can afford to make lavish purchases beyond most people's means, varying from entire islands to trips to space to sports teams. Many billionaires in the tech industry and other fields have put their riches into opulent modes of transportation, including private planes. Here are some of the world's richest billionaires who have spent their fortunes on private jets for fast and comfortable travel. Number 10. Richard Branson, Dulcet Falcon 50EX, $21 million. Sir Richard Branson, estimated to be worth almost $5 billion, presides over approximately 100 Virgin Group of companies with 60,000 employees in more than 50 countries. He's the only person to have built 8 billion-dollar businesses in 8 different sectors. His latest venture is Virgin Galactic, the world's first commercial space line. Branson has plenty of planes at his disposal, but for routes his Virgin Atlantic airline doesn't cover and short-haul trips to and from his private island Necker in the Caribbean, the British billionaire travels in his Dassault Falcon 50EX private jet. Branson's interests in sky travel are not limited to planes, though. He became the first man to cross the ocean in a hot air balloon in 1987. He flew 50 yards in an air glider in 2003 and plans to put tourists in space via his commercial spaceflight company, Virgin Atlantic. Number 9. Jeff Bezos, Gulfstream G560ER, $65 million. Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos, the second richest man in the world, owns a plane through his holding company, Poplar Glen. Bezos' Gulfstream G650ER jet seats 8 people and costs an estimated $65 million. There are 239 Gulfstream G650 aircraft in operation worldwide, with 237 wholly owned and 2 in shared ownership. To date, just 2 Gulfstream G650s have been retired. The aircraft project was named the 2014 winner of the Collier Trophy for having strengthened business aviation through significant technological advancements in aircraft performance, cabin comfort, and safety. The G650ER is an extended-range version of the G650, adding about 500 nautical miles of range. 8. Bill Gates Bombardier BD700 Global Express, $70 million. While he's famed for his thrifty ways, Bill Gates does allow himself the occasional splurge and calls the Bombardier BD700 Global Express private jet he bought in 1997 his guilty pleasure. Bombardier BD700 Global Express can sit up to 19 people. Bombardier launched production of the original Global Express in 1993 to compete with Gulfstream and Dassault's long-range business jets. The XRS upgrade increased the Express's range to more than 6,000 nautical miles at Mach 85 cruise speed, thus competing with the Gulfstream GV and the Falcon 900. The Global XRS stands out as one of the largest, fastest, ultra-long-range jets available and has made a reputation for itself as one of the most luxurious, large-cabin aircraft on the market. 7. Mukesh Ambani, Boeing Business Jet 2, $73 million. The boss himself didn't shy from buying a costlier jet for himself after gifting a $60 million Airbus plane to wife Nita on her 44th birthday. Derived from the 737-800 airframe design, the plane is a veritable flying hotel boardroom. Its 1,004 square-foot cabins can seat up to 78 passengers. It also has an executive lounge and a private suite. The interior configuration typically includes an administrative office, conference rooms, private offices, and bedrooms. The aircraft comes with the additional option of creating a unique environment. For example, instead of having a living room, dining room, master bedroom, bathroom layout, the owner can opt for 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Well, if you've been considered as the world's richest man, then you are definitely excused for showering yourself with all this luxury. Number 6. Donald Trump, Boeing 757-200, $100 million. Trump bagged the second-hand aircraft dubbed Trump Force One in 2011 from late Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen, who got his first plane in 1995. The former president spared no expense revamping the plane in suitably blingy style, pimping out the $100 million jet with plush cream leather seating, a cinema, gold silk upholstered master bedroom with a double bed, and a spacious bathroom featuring a shower and 24-karat gold sink. Before becoming President Trump, he was just the Donald, the infamous business mogul and reality TV host. And before Air Force One became his means of transport, Donald Trump jetted about in his private Boeing 757-200. It ferried the president-to-be around during his election campaign in 2016, and he reportedly refers to it as the T-Bird. After his inauguration in 2017, the aircraft registered as N757AF continued to operate executive trips for the Trump Organization. That is, until 2019, when it was placed in long-term storage at the Newburgh-Stewart International Airport in Orange County, New York. Number 5. Roman Abramovich. Boeing 767-33A $170 million. Russian businessman Roman Abramovich owns a Boeing 767-33A that has a price tag of $170 million. This plane would be capable of transporting the whole Chelsea football team comfortably. It has a dining area suitable for 30 people and is fitted out in chestnut with gold decoration. The custom aircraft is even fitted with an anti-missile system. A kitchen, office, and bedroom with a double bed were also installed during the modifications. Like the Air Force One, the Roman Abramovich private jet is the most secure plane on the planet, and the security system cost approximately $2 million. The Boeing 767-33A has a maximum speed of 850 kilometers an hour and a maximum flight range of 11,090 kilometers, enough to fly from London to Singapore non-stop. Number 4. Sultan of Brunei. Boeing 747-430 $233 million. Sultan of Brunei, one of the wealthiest monarchs in the world, owns a larger-than-life private jet. The original price of the plane was around $100 million, and the Sultan has spent in excess of another $100 million more on updating its interior, which screams luxury with gold details all over the plane. A living room, a bedroom, and a bathroom are all decorated with gold and crystal, featuring wash basins made out of solid gold. It should be noted, though, that the Sultan also has a whole collection of wide-body jets at his disposal, including 2 Airbus A340s and a 767, but the Boeing 747-430 is his largest aircraft. Given that Brunei is awash in oil, we suspect that the Sultan is not too worried about fuel efficiency or the cost of operating such a fleet. Number 3. Joseph Lau. Boeing 747-8 VIP $367 million. Hong Kong real estate tycoon Joseph Lau is the owner of an amazing $367 million colossus. The Boeing 747-8 has a 445 square meter interior space and 2 levels connected by a spiral staircase. Boeing's price tag for the 747-8 VIP was $153 million, with Lau adding another $214 million of customizations, including several guest rooms, a bar, a gym, and an office large enough for board meetings. The jumbo jet can reach speeds of 1,195 kilometers an hour and has a maximum range of 17,000 kilometers, the equivalent of traveling from London to Sydney and the longest range of any private jet on this video. Number 2. Alisher Asimonov. Airbus A340 $400 million. This aircraft is owned by the richest man in Russia, billionaire Alisher Asimonov. Besides the spectacular and luxurious exterior paint job, the plane carries the name Borkan, and it has been named after Alisher Asimonov's father. It is the largest private plane in Russia, even bigger than President Vladimir Putin's Ilyushin Tu-96. The cost of the aircraft was $230 million, with Asimonov spending an extra $170 million on a lavish interior, including an exquisite dining room, along with luxurious chairs in leather, several seating areas, bathrooms, and sleeping quarters. The A340-300 has a maximum speed of 950 kilometers an hour and a range of 13,699 kilometers, about the distance of flying from Moscow to Tokyo. Number 1. Prince Al Walid bin Talal. Airbus A380 $500 million. The most expensive private jet and definitely the most exclusive plane on our video belongs to Prince Al Walid bin Talal. An ordinary Airbus A380 is the most expensive commercial aircraft, selling at approximately $400 million. The lavish customization for the Prince will raise that price to over $500 million. So if you've thought you've seen planes that are outstanding, wait till you hear about the so-called Flying Palace. The aircraft has a concert hall, a Turkish bath, a garage for a Rolls-Royce, and even a prayer room with electronic mats that automatically rotate to face Mecca. Almost all components are made of pure gold, and the space inside is like no other. So there you have it, inside the private jets of the world's richest billionaires. So which one of these private jets impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and turn on those notifications.